Started. Now that we got water, we got our mat, we got our weights, there is nothing holding us back. We're going to start with our 5 minutes of this warm up. And what is going to happen first is every 30 seconds, we're going to be going through a different workout. We can do everything from sitting on our mat today. Samira, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah. All right. So for the first 30 seconds, I want us to be sitting and I just want us to be lifting every other leg. So lift up your right, lift up your left, lift up your right, lift up your left. And again, there's no judgment about how high or how low it goes. You can go as high as you want, but what we want to start doing is getting a little bit of extension, keeping your hands firmly on your mat as you slowly lift up from both sides. Whatever your tempo is, just really feel it into your legs. And in the next 2 seconds, we're going to start bringing our legs in. So bring it all the way into your chest, all the way into your chest. Alternating each leg as we go. Allowing ourselves to slowly start warming up that body. Getting our legs all ready. Even if you're feeling hot and heavy, let yourself be grateful. Because at the end of this month, we are bringing in magic of how grateful, how thankful, and how much we're going to put into this workout today. And so for this next one, we're going to start are just small little flutter kicks. So leaning yourself further back, or if you want it a little bit harder, you can lean up. And just setting an intention. What type of workout will you have today? Will it be easy? Will it be difficult? Will you be able to finish? Only you know, but at least for this warm-up right now, we got 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's go. So really feeling your core engage here. So just doing small little up downs. All right, and after we get done with that, we can cross our legs. We're just gonna do small little arm circles going forward. Feeling the heat we've already put into our lower body. Now feeling it in our arms. Just doing those tiny arm circles going forward. Allowing yourself to be present again. What intentions will we be setting on our beautiful mats today? 5 seconds to go before we reverse the circles in the opposite direction and begin. Again, breathing into your workout, just warming up our body. Spine as straight as you can, stacking one vertebrae on the top of the other. And slowly just feeling into your workout that hasn't even started. But where are we feeling some tightness? Maybe where are we feeling some soreness? Where are we already feeling like this workout is done? And this is just the warm-up. All right, so the next one we're going to be doing for this, as we're still on our mat, we're going to lean forward. And I just want us to lean all the way back and slowly allow yourself to extend your body fully, feeling into it as you extend your arms out to the side. Bring your arms back over your head. And then sitting all the way up. Allowing yourself to lean forward before you go back into it, all the way down. And for this next one, I want us to just bring opposite knee in and back out. Opposite knee in and back out. Allowing yourself, yeah, allowing yourself to slowly stretch into this. We're going to keep it nice and static. You're not going to hold it too long on any one leg. We want to be moving, warming up our body, and opening it up as much as we can. Allowing yourself to grab every other knee as you pull it in and you let it out. Pull it in and let it out. And for this next one, I want us to go all the way up and do toe touch up, straight up. Toe touch forward, really opening up, Samira, not just our hips, but where we're allowing that flexibility to be. Kind of touching down on my toes every 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, back up. 1, 2, 3, back up. 10 seconds left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. You probably have one more in you. And boom. So this next one we're going to do, we're going to bring our legs open. And again, we're stretching our hips right now. So feel free to walk back and forth, rocking back and forth. Again, this is more of a gentle and easy warm-up, but I really want us to get our bodies moving. The goal is not to get hot and sweaty. It's just to feel your heart rate increase. Today is going to be a fun workout, and I want us to have fun the whole time. We got our last 30 seconds, so I'll have us get back into that position, and I want you to kick your legs as fast as you can. Go, 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 go. Got 25 seconds left on the clock. Feel opposite legs, alternating as quick as you can. I know it feels like a good workout already. It's just the warm up. 10 more seconds, Samira. Go, 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 go. Here we go. We got 3, we got 2, we got 1, and rest. Getting your water, getting whatever you have, because we're about to start this next part of our workout. And I want to make sure we are in the best peak performance by making sure we are fully hydrated. And so grabbing that water. Now, at least for the first few workouts we're going to be doing, I'm going to have us focus on our legs. Then a couple of them, I'm going to have us focus on keeping our arms warm before we move into our first ab workout. I hope you're excited for this. So again, the first 5 minutes will be like strictly on legs. We got another 5 minutes that are going to be mainly on our arms, but then 6 minutes on our arms. And then the remaining time we're going to be spending on our abdominals today. So be ready for it. I'm excited. And so let me know when you're fully hydrated before I hit the timer. And again, it'll be 30 seconds. I'll be explaining. Feel free to hop in early. And then for the last 30 seconds of each minute, we're going to work on that workout exercise, 20 exercises total before we go into our cool down.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm not really hydrated, but I'm ready.
All right, the readiness is what I need. So at least for this first one, we're going to be focusing on our legs. So as you know, we're going to be starting with our donkey kicks each side. So we'll be doing 6 full minutes, 3 exercises per side. And so at least for this first one, we'll be starting in the next 28 seconds, keeping your legs at the 90 degree. I want us to really focus on pushing up. And when it gets to the top part, feeling yourself create that resistance within your hip and your big thigh, allowing yourself to really push into it. You've got so much muscle in this part of our leg. And so we just want to make sure that we're not only focusing on it, we're really having it go to work. And so in the next 3 seconds, I'll have you join me if you haven't already joined me. Going up and down, up and down. Whatever side you choose, we're going to be doing 3 workouts on this side before we move on. So clicking it up and back down, kicking it up and back down. Allowing yourself in the next 15 seconds to be like, bam, I'm more than halfway done already. Going up and back down, going up and back down. We've got 3 seconds left on this side. Feeling the intensity since we just did this workout. All right, now you're going to settle for your rest. Now, at least for this next one, it's going to feel a little bit more intense now that our legs warmed up. We're just going to do small circles in any one direction you want. You got 20 seconds before we start. But again, on this, if it's not necessarily your leg you're focusing on, I want you to focus on holding your core, keeping your hips locked in. You want as little movement of your whole body and just all of the focus on your leg. You're going to begin with me in 3, 2, 1, and start in whatever direction feels good to you. We got 30 seconds on the clock for this side. Keep on moving. Tiny circles in one direction. Really feel the heat in that leg. And as this leg is starting to warm up in that one direction, reverse the circle. Allow yourself to draw a circle in the opposite direction. If you're going clockwise, now you're going counter. If you're going counterclockwise, now you're going clock. And you're done in 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, the last one we got for this one, which I love, we got the fire hydrant. You're going to bring your leg all the way out, that 90 degree, out and back down, out and back down. Again, this is working on that fatty part of our leg. We really want to get some tonage. Knowing that we love ice cream, we love turkey, we love stuffing, everything that's about to come up. In 10 seconds, we're going to start doing that fire hydrant and allowing ourselves to really burn through right there. Knowing that this is that part of the season that everyone loves as we start to continue to be in a nourishing food for thought and food for stomach type of moment. We want to really work on our legs today, knowing that we got a turkey trot coming up on Thursday with Taylor. I'm so happy for you all. And as we continue going, we got 15 seconds left on the clock. Lifting up to the side and back down, really getting our legs ready. Allowing ourselves to feel into what we've already built and continuing to build it strong as you now let yourself rest. Shaking it out, knowing we're about to go to the other side. So in this, we got another 20 seconds before we do those donkey kicks, keeping ourselves at 90 degrees. And we're going to go up and back down. We're going to go up and back down. And when we're doing this, really focusing again on having our bodies completely still as much as possible and just focusing all the movement on this one leg. You're gonna join me in 3 seconds. As we not only push up, allow yourself to feel into the resistance. Where can you squeeze to add extra tension and extra dedication to each one of these reps that is not only bringing you to the best body you've ever had, it has you building up in this current moment, everything that you envisioned at the beginning of this workout being complete. And as you continue to do these beautiful donkey kicks, allow yourself to think, when is the day that I declare my body is going to reach that goal and rest? Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Is it a month from now? Who knows? But what we do know for sure is you're about to keep your legs straight out and you're about to do either circles going clockwise or counterclockwise. And as we get ready for this, we got another 15 seconds before you have to join. We're going to continue to fold on holding our body as still as we can. Even I have some shaking in it. So allow yourself to not let the momentum move all the way through your body. Try to see if you can just isolate starting now in one direction, allowing your leg to do all the work it needs to. As you hold your core, you hold stable in your shoulders, and you really work this out. Allowing everything else to feel stable as you now reverse the circle. So whether you were going clockwise, now you're going counter. You're going counterclockwise, now you're going clock. Keep on moving. You got 5 seconds left, Samira. Letting yourself see all the work you're putting in and know it's about to pay off, and rest. And as you're resting, we got one more workout on our legs. We're going to do those fire hydrants. So allowing that leg now to feel the extra intensity. Because again, whether you add the resistance by squeezing your glutes or you feel it just in the intention of what your body already is, you got 10 seconds before you join. Bringing that leg all the way out to the side and all the way back down. You're going to join me in 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to hold your body still. You're going to represent such an amazing strength that you already have as you slowly are adding into that resistance and giving it all you got. Each one of these reps brings you closer to the version of you that started this workout. 10 seconds left. Keep on moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bringing yourself down to your mat. The next workout we're going to be doing, I'm going to grab actually the lighter weights for this one. I want us to just slowly, like we were doing earlier with our legs, just slowly pedal it out. So bringing your arms fully in front of you, and you're just going to be patting it out. Almost like, that's only one hand, but almost like that lucky cat you usually see in some Chinese restaurants. I want us to do both paws. They're going to go forward. You're going to start with me in 3, 2, 1. You're going to feel it. I guarantee it within the first 10 seconds. But just allowing yourself to do this tiny little movement, just like we were doing with our legs earlier. Just a tiny little movement is going to give you such a heat in your arms. It's going to feel good, but at first it's going to feel like a lot. So just ease yourself into it. If you need, feel free to drop the weights and allow yourself to just ease into it. We haven't done this before, so I'm not only excited, I am so proud of you. We are almost done, and rest. Whew. All right, so the next one we're going to do a little bit easier, but still just as intense. We're going to keep our hands out to the side. And now we're just going to do almost like a teeter-totter. You're going to let it go from one side to the next. And at least for this, you want to feel that balance. You don't want them to go at the same time. I want you to feel that counter. So one arm going, the other. We can call these the seesaws. So it's allowing yourself to really feel into that. And in 5 seconds, when you join me, allow yourself either to do a light weight or a medium-sized weight. We already began. So just allowing yourself to really feel into it. Allowing yourself to sway your arms. Being part of this beautiful rhythm. Allowing yourself to feel into the strength and also the ease, while also seeing how intense you're allowing yourself to get, at least in today's workout. Whoa, this feels good, and I also know it's having us work. So allowing yourself to really ease into this workout today as we now rest. Woo! So the next one we're going to be focusing on is going to have us using our heavier weights. And for this one, I want us to push it above our heads and back down to our sides. Above our heads and down to our sides. And so each one of these reps we do, whether you use a heavier weight or a light weight, I want you to push them up and then touch at the top before they come back down. So push your weights up at the top and then have them come back down. So each one of these reps, when you're doing it, visualize yourself again. What type of body do you want at the end of this workout? As you push through for the next 20 seconds, really visualize where are you going in your physical body. 5 seconds left. Keeping your spine stacked straight and rest. All right, in this next part, we're gonna go back to that first one again. So grabbing your tiny weights, we're gonna be doing that little paw move, just slight little moves, but you feel the intensity. And if you don't, you really are a Wonder Woman, because this is definitely something that is not hard, but it's not that easy. So we're gonna be starting in the next 5 seconds, really just building into where our shoulders are, allowing yourself to join me in 3, 2, 1, and go. Tiny little movement, but really working on our arms. Allow yourself to feel into it. Keeping that spine straight, stacking those vertebrae, and allowing yourself to go. You're halfway done with this one. Let's go, Samira. Here we go. Beautiful dance moves. All right, and letting yourself rest. Oh my goodness, we are halfway done with this workout. And so what we're gonna do for this next one, very similar to what we had just done. Instead, this time I want us, it's not my favorite. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our weights facing towards the back of the wall, and we're just gonna be pushing back every time your chest comes a little forward. We're really gonna be building into this, so dig deep. We started
The heavier weight or the regular one?
What I'd say for you, you might want to try medium, but if it's too heavy, you can go to the light ones. And as we begin, just making sure your arms are facing towards the back of the wall as you're slowly bringing your chest forward, almost like a beautiful chest bump. Allow yourself to fill into it. You're more than halfway done. Allow yourself to really get into it. Build through it. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. All right. So for this last one, we're gonna do with our weights. I know you're gonna love it. We're doing the punches. So again, you don't have to be up. I'm gonna go down to my knees though, because that feels a little bit better. And for each one of these, I just want us to focus on the same movement, punching towards the center of your chest, punching towards the center of your chest. You're gonna begin with me in 5 seconds. I'm using a heavier weight, but with each one of these, rotate your fist down as if you're gonna drop the weight. Rotate your fist as if you're gonna drop the weight. Each one of these brings you closer to the goal you want, bringing them close to your chest and back again. Bringing them close to your chest and back out again. 10 seconds left. Allowing yourself not to go fast, but intentional. As we're now going to be done with these in 2, 1, rest. All right, for this next one we're going to be going into is going to be into our beautiful abs. So the first one we're going to be doing, similar to what we had in warm-up, your arm's going to be back here, and we're going to be almost doing reverse crunch, but I want you to be upright when you're doing it. So each time you do it, I want you to bring your legs into your chest and back out. Bring your legs into your chest and back out. And with each one of these, I really want you to bring your knees as close as you can, creating almost a forced crunch starting now. So you're leaning about 45 degrees back, and you're bringing your knees all the way into your chest and out. All the way into your chest and out. And with each one of these, I really want you to focus on forcing your knees into your chest. It might feel a little uncomfortable, but you'll feel the resistance added in to try to bring your legs close and back out. Close and back out, and rest. And so this next one, instead of bringing our knees back down, Samira, I want you to bring them up the whole time, and you're gonna send one leg out and then back. One leg out and then back. So it's almost like a slow bicycle, right? We're not pedaling though. I want you to be holding yourself in that same direction, You're gonna feel the resistance. That's not only in your arms, you're gonna feel it in your legs because they're not gonna be rested. And you're gonna be joining me in 5 seconds if you haven't already. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Slowly out and back in. Slowly out and back in. We're going slow, but as you're probably guessing, yes, the next minute is gonna be similar, just fast. So focus on the actual rhythm, focus on the form, allowing yourself to really own it, bringing your knees as close as you can into your chest before you choose one leg out and back in. We're done with this in 3, 2, 1. All right, the next one we're gonna be doing is gonna be fast. I want you to be kicking your leg out and then back in, kicking your leg out and back in. You're gonna start in 20 seconds with me again, keeping your chest up, holding those abs engaged as you kick each leg, keeping them off the ground and really focusing on bringing them into your chest. You're gonna join me here in just a few seconds, so get ready. This is not easy, but it's not that hard. And begin. Allow yourself to keep your chest hard. Allow yourself to keep your core engaged and really kicking out. You'll feel an extra burst every time you kick your leg. And allow yourself again to give yourself grace. If you do need to rest, allow your legs to come down to the mat. You got 10 seconds left though, so give it all you got. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And so for this next one, I'm gonna have you go even lower onto the ground, but this time I'm gonna have you grab a set of your weights. So this time your arms aren't gonna be on the side. You might have heard these before. They're called Russian twists. I don't know why they're called Russian, but what you're gonna do is on each side, you're gonna bring your set of weights, or you don't have to have weights, on each side, and you slowly are gonna give some more twists. So instead of your legs being fully focused, they're gonna stay stationary as you twist from one side of your hip to the other, beginning now. Giving yourself that nice twist, really allowing your body to see where it's heated, thanking your legs for everything they've been doing for you today. And now really focusing again on the upper core and your arms. Allowing yourself to feel the resistance of where maybe it feels a little tight, but hopefully in this one, you're feeling yourself get loose. The heat is definitely in my legs as I'm now gonna give myself a rest. All right, and then this next one, very famous, for known as bicycles. You're gonna get all the way down on the mat, Samira. Hands can either be behind your head or on your stomach, but wherever they are, I want us to bring our legs up all the way. And so as your hands are either behind, or you can even put them onto your butt if you want, but I want us to pop our butt up and down, up and down, up and down, and begin with me. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Allowing yourself every time to see if you can kind of hit the same spot on your mat every time your legs come down. We got halfway there. Bringing your hips up and down. 10 seconds left. Allowing yourself to really give it all you got. You only got 3 seconds left on the clock. Let's go, Samira. And rest. And so this next one, very similar, but every time you bring your legs up this time, I want you to twist to one side or the other. Twist. If that's too much, go back to just the normal lifting up. Lifting up. But if you can on this one, I want us to twist. So whether you twist to the left and then the right, or the right and then the left, just keep yourself engaged with adding a little extra intensity and beginning with me, starting now. Up and down, up and down. Allowing yourself to really feel into this workout. Feeling the work we've put into our legs, allowing our core to be fully engaged. Halfway done. Allowing ourselves to feel into it. Resting in 5 seconds. Really popping up that booty. And rest. All right, the next one we're going to be doing is our hip thrust. So when our hands onto the side of the mat. And for each one of these, especially the core we're just working, I want us to squeeze up, feeling our legs for sure on this one, and squeezing those glutes. With every rise, you're gonna squeeze your glutes together and then let them rest again. Your legs are slightly at, I'd say like a 30-degree, almost 45-degree, as you lift up and squeeze and release. Up and squeeze and release. And begin. Up and squeeze and release. Up and squeeze and release. And in the next 20 seconds, again, thanking ourselves for everything that had us show up. What did it take for you to be here right now? And where are you going to be going afterwards? And just focusing on the next time I do this workout, it'll be even easier. And rest. All right, for the last one we're doing bicycles. And so what it's going to look like is your hands are going to be behind your head. Your shoulders are going to be slightly off the ground. And you're going to keep your legs at a 90-degree. And with every twist of your shoulders, Samira, you're going to bring the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. Opposite knee to the opposite elbow. You're going to join me in the next 5 seconds. So get ready. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. And begin. Keeping both legs elevated at 90 degrees and only stretching out when it touches the opposite elbow. Allowing yourself to really feel into your core today. Allowing the rest of our limbs to really rest. Focusing on our intention of what we started with today. And allowing ourselves to get better each week. And rest. Woo! Grab some water. All right, and so the next part of today's workout is going to be our cool down. So grab some water. Allow yourself to enjoy these few moments before we begin our last part of today's workout. All right, and as you're grabbing water or allowing yourself to just be still, we're going to start in the next 10 seconds. So allow yourself to rest into it. I honor the dedication you not only give for yourself, but what it has you knowing you're going to show up again and again. And wherever it is that your body will be at that moment, I am honored for who you are, who you've been, and who you will continue to become in every one of these Wonder Woman workouts. And with that, we will begin. So the first part you'll have is joining me on the bottom of the mat. We're going to be taking one of our legs, whether it be your right or your left, crossing it over the opposite leg, and whatever leg is resting, you're going to grab behind that knee and just pull it in. Pulling your knee in close, almost as if you're envisioning your toe touching your ankle. And with that, letting go, taking that same knee and now pressing it over to the opposite side, grabbing it with the opposite hand, taking your free hand, putting it out straight and gazing over in that direction. Really giving a twist to your spine for everything it did, allowing it to sink into this. And now slowly rolling out of that, bringing that knee close to your chest and just slowly rotating your ankle. And then putting that leg down, taking the opposite ankle, putting it on that knee, and then pulling that knee close towards your chin. Again, visualizing your nose touching your ankle. And then slowly taking that knee with the opposite hand and placing it down, taking your free hand and having it go all the way out as you now have your hand or your eyes gaze towards that hand, creating that nice twist. And then bringing that knee as close as you can into your chest, rotating that ankle. And slowly rising up, grabbing towards both of your feet. Daniel? Yeah. Is Noah here? Okay. Allowing yourself to thank yourself, not just for the patience, but the power that allowed you to push through any area that felt tough. Slowly breathing into it. Slowly bringing both feet to each other, whether they're close to your butt or far out, allowing them to come together and slowly flapping your knees opposite of each other, trying to touch the bottom of the mat or the floor. Thanking for as much or as little flexibility as you have. And now spreading those legs in opposite directions, leaning in between, seeing how far you can get, pulling yourself forward with every exhale. And now bringing yourself to one foot, leaning over. Bring yourself to the other foot, leaning over. And now choosing which arm you want first, you're going to send it across your chest and lock it with your elbow. And now you're going to send it behind you and grab it with that opposite hand. And now let go. Send that opposite hand across and catch it with your elbow. And now send it behind your back, grabbing it with that hand. And now interlacing those fingers behind your back and trying to bring them up towards the ceiling, really thin, feeling your head almost touch in front of you. And now bringing yourself back up, giving yourself a hug, thanking yourself for finishing this workout so easily with so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I look forward to next time. How was it? Hold on, let me.
Tense. It was